Hi there, Devlin Blake here. What if I told you you could write 7,000 words an hour, even if you can't type at all? I know, it sounds fantastic, right? But I'll let you in on a secret. I can't type. The truth is I look at the keyboard when I type. And this is something you should never ever do. And you probably already knew that. But I had to learn that the hard way, and I really strained my neck when I did that. However, I didn't want to give up my dream of writing, and I didn't have to. It turns out knowing how to type doesn't matter. You can't achieve 7,000 words by typing anyway. Well, maybe you can if you're Barbara Blackburn, who's the Guinness Book of World Records typing champion. She can type 7,500 words an hour. But she was using a Dvorak simplified keyboard, and I bet you use a QWERTY like most people. A QWERTY is your standard keyboard. I'm not sure what a Dvorak is, and I'm not sure where you could find a Dvorak. Probably online. They have everything online. But for the rest of us who aren't Barbara Blackburn, typing speed averages about 41 words per minute. That's only about 2,500 words an hour. Respectable, but it's not that great when you're trying to balance a writing job with your life. So what's the secret to really writing 7,000 words an hour? Well, the first thing is to forget about typing completely and use talk-to-text software instead. The reason this is better is because the average person types 41 words per minute, but speaks at a rate of 120 words per minute. Good talk-to-text software can keep up with this, but your fingers probably can't. So now that you know the secret, owning the software is only part of it. Just like buying running shoes is only part of running a marathon. In this video, we'll go over the secrets of using this software to get it to turn out 7,000 words an hour. So how fast can it really go? Well, on a good day I can write as many as 10,000 words in an hour. On a bad day I can usually get out around 5,000 words in an hour, which is still double the speed I could type at. Well, double the speed an average person can type. We've already established I can't really type. Oh, and in case you're wondering who I am and what makes me qualified, I'm an author, just like you, who writes under a variety of pen names. I've published 24 books in different genres, and I've maintained a full-time job when I did it. Horror is my newest genre. I've also decided to keep the name Devlin Blake for when I write about writing, like now. Specifically, I like writing about ways to make your writing faster and better so you can publish all the books you ever dream about. This course was originally part of a course I did on productivity called Finding Time to Write. You can see a link to it there below if you're interested. Now, there are some key things you have to understand. I'm not promising you can write your book in a day with this method, even though it might sound that way. After all, 7,000 words plus 8 hours equals 56,000 words. That is technically a book, because a book is usually around 50,000 words. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite work that way. In order to write 7,000 words an hour, you have to have a plan and be able to function at a very high level. It's impossible to function at a level that high for 8 hours a day, which is why I always recommend spending only an hour or two on actually writing. If you have more time than that to devote to your writing, make sure to take appropriate breaks in between writing sprints. This will keep your brain functioning at the required high level. I'm going to go over some mindset things in this video, along with some light planning, as well as the best way to get results. Soon you'll be writing at this elevated level, and you'll be able to write your first draft really fast.